Hey everybody, we're going now into a YouTube suggestion that I know nothing about. When I say YouTube suggestion, I mean you just type in YouTube and you get that whole list of videos based on your viewing, and what I do is I kind of just look through the list and see if there's any K-pop groups coming up, and I go, oh, well, that clip looks interesting, or maybe I don't know that band, or maybe this is a band I like, or something, and that's all this is. So I literally don't go any farther than that, other than I click on the video and I'll save the thing to a spreadsheet until I have a chance to sit down here and do some recording. So HyunA and Dawn came out with Pong, and YouTube is pushing it. I don't know if that means I'm going to like it or not, or maybe they just think I want to hear new K-pop. I don't have a clue. I do not know if this is HyunA and Dawn from a group. I don't know if they're a thing on their own, two soloists. I have no idea. I have debated investigating some of these musicians before I react to them, but I don't know if it would make too much of a difference. Though when I do edit the thing, I end up finding it out. And you guys are always so nice because you let me know down below all the background to these bands and sometimes some songs I should check out in case I did not like the one I'm hearing. Anyways, I'm rambling. My apologies. It's been a slow morning. I woke up not feeling very good and went back to bed. But I knew I wanted to make some videos, so you'll bear with me. It's a Saturday morning here. But anyways, we're going to watch HyunA and Dawn's Pong together. So let's make this happen. Very colorful.
Ping pong.
His outfits are interesting to me. It reminds me like of modern David Bowie, Ziggy Stardust. It Actually, that reminds me of what's that South African group? So I'm gonna guess that Play the Ping Pong is some sex reference or something, or they want it to be. This is obviously a video about sex. I'm gonna give them credit for doing the sex thing. Very visually wild and insane and creative. And not just your normal twerk. But I'm disappointed because there's so much happening here and so many visual dynamics that really seem to me have nothing to say other than let's screw. It's sort of like, here's a sex song, but we're gonna sell it with some wild visuals. That disappoints me. Because if you know me, you know I like something with more oomph. I tire of songs just about sex. I've been called pretentious, and I will take that. I've been called that I don't know rock and roll is supposed to be about sex. No, I don't. I would say, okay, well, in that case, what's Rush's problem? Well, what's Dream Theater's problem? What's David Bowie's problem? And they don't write about sex. I think bands like this, you have to work with me on this one, because I'm not the person these groups are aiming for. That's the truth. I'm not the audience for this. And even when I was younger, I was like a big progressive rock fan and a blues fan, and I was listening to like Meatloaf. And I then never even went in. Who was big when I was young was like J-Lo was just crashing in the scene, and it just doesn't do it for me. I want more. But my problem with this video is there was so much going on, and some of it was really interesting, but it was too much, and I couldn't see it all. But when you broke it all down, I wasn't feeling anything special. It was a song about sex with wild, colorful visuals. He seemed to be pushing the look, I don't know the right word, going for non-binary, perhaps, costume style. It was a little bit of everything, but at the end of the day, there wasn't anything there. There wasn't any substance to it. And the song itself, I had this thought and I didn't say it, to me sounded a lot like some reggaeton that I've heard. And I like reggaeton, but I like it for some of the ethnic stuff they throw into it. This just felt you know what I'm saying, and you're either gonna completely agree with me, or you're gonna think I'm a stodgy old man. And either one of those I will take. But yeah, I'm not the audience for this, and that's neither here nor there, but it is funny, though, when you come to something and you know you're like, yeah, if I become a fan of this band, the band would probably be shocked. You know what I mean? And that, no matter where you are in time, that's sort of the way it is. When I was really young, I was really into like heavy metal. The Matrix movie came out when I was young, and that's an awesome soundtrack. You know, Rob Zombie's great, and I was really into bands of that caliber. But I was way more geekier than I am now. Way more geekier, if you can imagine that. And I had bad haircuts and bad glasses and still my bad teeth, but it was really pretty horrible. And I would tell someone like, oh yeah, I really like Rob Zombie, and they're like, what? Are you kidding me? I'm like, yeah, and I like the Red Hot Chili Peppers and other bands, and they'd be like, no, man, you can't like that stuff. You like classical music. I'm like, no, man, I hate classical music. Or like, you like opera. I'm like, no, I hate that even more. And they used to make fun of me because I wasn't a fan. They thought that these groups would attract, and really I was. I didn't look the part. But in this case, I don't really think I am the fan. I like substance. Give me Leonard Cohen. Give me something that's interesting. Pixie Zombie or something. This doesn't do it for me. But great if you love it. And I have given my thoughts on the video and from where I'm coming from. So if you want to hate on me, please do. But at least I've told you where I'm coming from. Hopefully not minced my words too much. So, with that, down below, you know what to do. I look forward to your feedback. But don't say I don't listen to something that I may not like. Alright. Thanks for hanging with me here.